Welcome back to another Real Talk review. This one is for the Netflix original show, The Mist, based on the Stephen King book and the movie.
Yes, so Friday night, I think it was, we're like, hey, let's just randomly pick a show. We're all in our comfies. My hair was all in like a bun. I was like, I'm not doing reactions. Let's just chill out. So we picked The Mist. 10 episodes on Netflix. We did watch the movie. I thought the movie was great, so I was already intrigued. I like the Stephen King themes. It always has twists and turns. It's dark. It's creepy.
It was very dark.
So anyhow, we did watch the show, and we were actually, we finished it already.
Yeah, we finished it in 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. Watched the whole thing back to back, which we haven't done in a while. But that was awesome.
That was like the first show in a long time that we sat and watched. Like, damn, we just gotta keep watching it on there. And to be honest with you, after seeing the movie, I was like, okay, well, the movie was good, but how the hell you gonna make a series out of this? And I was just, at first, when I first seen it on Netflix, I was like, I'm not clicking on that shit because it can't be good. So she wanted we check it out, and from the very first episode,
like in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes, you're like, okay, this shit right here about to be gangster.
Yeah. So,
and it was.
This is definitely going to be a spoiler talk. If you haven't seen it and you don't want to be spoiled, definitely don't watch here. We're not going to do non-spoiler or spoiler. We're really actually excited and want to get some feedback about the show. And also wanted to see if any of you guys checked it out and what you guys thought.
Yeah.
So a couple of my highlights to the show are the way in which people got. I thought they came up with some very creative ways.
Yeah. The kill scenes were
really brutal. I thought it was great in tying the moth scene with the lead character who's like into nature with the way the other character died and making him like basically evolve into a moth. I thought that was a crazy freaking scene. I absolutely love that. And then taking it a step further with when he's trying to save his brother and ultimately the leeches coming from the ceiling, knowing that he just got cut open.
Yeah, that was
brutal.
Yeah.
That was so crazy. But yeah, I thought there was a lot of good things. I think there were some things that were predictable. In reference to when they first went to the psych board. We called that as soon as you open the door. We're like, he's definitely a crazy person pretending to be a straight person. I thought that was a very obvious ploy. So that part to me was like, that was very predictable.
And what I didn't remember from The Mist, the movie The Mist, is what my wife reminded me of is that not only is the mist just there, it's not really the mist that's doing it to you, it's the stuff that's in the mist that's getting
It's like a combination of it's like psychedelic as well as actual creatures there.
And then what I also forgot is that not only is the mist crazy outside, but just because you stay inside somewhere doesn't mean the mist, eventually it's gonna start trying to come in.
Some way you can get in.
Yeah, like the movie did. So I was like, damn, well, if that's the case, then because all those people that's in the mall and at the hospital and all that, they safe now, but eventually it's gonna be trying to come to you.
Yeah.
And so it didn't do that in this season right here. Maybe
it didn't do it
season.
in which, like in the movie where they had like the creatures coming in
into
the
windows
and breaking in, but it came in more as the people themselves are putting themselves in situations, forcing the stuff to come in.
And it did make people kind of a little bit more crazy too.
I think that was one thing you and I talked about, that it was very realistic as to how people would operate in a situation like this.
Yeah, in that big group environment like that.
And like how people end up turning out. I thought it was very real. Everybody's reactions were very like, okay, I can see why that happened.
That's authentic. Yeah, that's totally what would happen.
Wasn't, whereas in some movies it's like, that's not really how that situation would have happened. This was more authentic. Like especially with the mall, the guy that ran the mall, in reference to him killing a girl because she got called out, like that whole situation, and knowing right in that instant he was going to blame it on Alex. You're like, yep, that's totally
that's the only one I can blame.
And I thought it was a great twist too with Alex being her dynamics. Being raped, and then it being her friend, being her brother,
friend,
and then it's ultimately
and then that's her brother.
I was like, this is so
crazy right now. So you have to get once you get into it, you're like, damn, the story is compelling, the show is compelling, and all the complexities that goes into it is like, damn, this is
a
awesome ass show.
And
it is graphic too, so don't get it twisted. It is very graphic.
And I thought it was a great tie-in too. I did not read the book, which is something I probably should do. I did just see the movie.
Yeah,
but one thing that I like that's always stuck with me, which I'm sure if you've seen the movie, it always stuck with you too, is the ending of the movie, in which like he sacrifices his son, thinking that's the end, and ultimately right when he does it.
Clear.
So I thought they did a good kind of like homage to that, in which the sheriff or the sheriff basically sacrificed his own son, and then right after he did it, he realized his son was innocent.
Didn't even do it. Yeah.
So I thought that was a great tie-in. If that's what they were trying to do, I was like, oh, I felt that. And then also to go in about the soldiers, which was briefly talked about in the movie too, which again is briefly talked about in here. Whereas I think it's a great opportunity. What you were saying, like where could they go? In the movie, they never really told us what happened.
But maybe they did in the book, and that's probably
maybe they did. Maybe they did in the book. But in the movie, they definitely only like barely like touched upon it. That was something the military did. Ultimately, they caused it, but there was nothing else really like explained. But maybe now with the situation,
so season 2
maybe goes into that more,
because we see now that the black army officer and the white one, they're on their way back to Arrowhead, which we did see a flashback from when he was getting electroshocked and shit. That there was a female doctor that was there, and supposedly I'm guessing she's in charge of whatever the hell's going on. So that will be great for me personally from the movie and from the show to see like you said, the military opened up a portal
or something.
Yeah, that's what they was talking about in the movie. So if that's the case, then how the hell are they doing that over there in this little town?
And why did they erase his memory? Why was that put into this whole thing?
So that'd be great for season 2 to get into that part.
Which I think it's going to be really heavily based on the military, because we just saw too at the end of this season the train dropping off basically criminals to feed the mist. So are they doing that to keep the mist contained so it doesn't have to spread out to find other cities? And so that's the way
they keep trying to
keep
close
it right
back
here. So it'll be interesting to see how. I think a season 2 is definitely warranted. I think there's a lot they could do with the season 2. And
even the rapist is
I was about to say, and they left
her friends.
They left that a loose end. So he's still there. So that's going to be addressed as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
There's a whole lot in there, man.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I totally enjoyed it. I was thoroughly entertained. I wanted to keep clicking. I wanted to see what's the next creepy ass thing they're going to get into.
Yeah, so it was very
I thought it was entertaining. I think especially with Halloween coming tomorrow, I was like, this is so perfect.
This is great. Yeah. If you have not seen The Mist, or you thought about watching The Mist, you should definitely check it out. It is a bingeful show.
It was a lot of fun, for sure.
Yeah. But look, that was our take on it. We just wanted to throw this on there real quick because I know we should have reacted to it. I could have reacted to it, but we wasn't sure going in. And by the time
it was like 11 o'clock at night. We're like, let's start. And once it started, we couldn't stop.
It's too much to do it. So maybe if they do a season 2, if you guys really liking it, everybody start liking it, we could do a reaction to season 2. But definitely, you guys should check out season 1 because, man, it is really, really good.
Yeah.
Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk review for Netflix, The Mist. And until next time, people, peace.
John vibe in the air, let's go! I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the hardest dude in the club right now. She got the VIP locked down, cause she the baddest chick in the club right now.
I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the baddest chick in the club right now. He got the VIP locked down, cause he the hottest dude in the club right now.
Look, I'm on the guest list, walking past these